Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. We are currently in wars for this land over here, of which there is a lot of land and there are a lot of wars. We are also just about to do our very long-term plan with Rome. In what we are going to do is we're going to move our capital up here, convert to Norse, take the Norse dynasty legacies, or complete all of them in theory. Then we're going to move our capital back to Rome using a decision. Then we're going to switch our culture back again, which will be good. Actually, you know what we should do? We should make sure we don't use any prestige between now and then, because we do need a lot of prestige to switch culture, which is relevant because we're going to be switching it twice. So yeah, we want to make sure that we're ready to do that. Beyond that, it's not a lot else to say. I've done all of our prisoners, so they're about to go and spam us with pop-ups, but they're all sorted. Yeah, and then we just need to see what we're doing over here. People have suggested, by the way, like just leaving this guy and just seeing if he'll go and conquer himself. I can just tell you right now, there's a high chance that this guy is going to do nothing. We gave him money. He's got infinite money, right? Effectively, for an AI, he's got more money than he knows what to do with. He's able to declare wars. He's basically just not. That's the thing. Like, he's just not doing it. Now, is that because the people around him are too strong? I would say probably. You have 100,000 troops? That is actually nuts. Where did you get 100,000 troops? That's incredible. You're 40,000 mercenaries. Wow, okay. And you're in a subjugation war against these guys. Oh, wow. Okay. So they've effectively bought themselves a war against these guys. That is crazy. Anyway, but yeah, I think the people around him are just too strong. Like, he's not actually stronger than any of the nations around him. So we could leave this guy for, like, you know, a very long time. He's not going to declare a war because everyone's too strong. And he can't declare... The holy wars would basically get too many people on him. If he declared a normal war, he's not going to win it anyway. So that's essentially what's happening here. I do want to give him some more land, and maybe if we gave him more land, then we could let him do it, but yeah, he's just not going to do it currently, so we'll see. Did I miss you when I was declaring wars? I think I did. Huh, well, we'll get you in a bit. We need to declare more wars down here anyway. Where are my troops? My troops are here. What am I actually at war? I'm not at war with you, right? No. Well, let's head in here then, and I did give away this land. Yes, perfect. Let's go. Ready to get spammed with pop-ups? Yep. Oh, we do also have a... I noticed this. We do actually have one of these. How far are you to firing? Oh, never mind. We have to wait a month because we have to wait for the actual strength of factions to be worked out. Our grandson can marry. Can I just tell him to find somebody? No? Alright, well, I'll find him somebody then. We are looking for somebody with inheritable traits. We're looking for somebody who is not a ruler. And then you'll probably do. Wonderful. Seems great to me. They're not even related, which is a rare pleasure. Right, clear out those. Clear out those. We're clearing out of these. All of those gone. Right. Cool. Right. Clear these out. Clear that. Clear that. Cool. Let's keep going. By the way, I'm doing a little experiment this time as well. An experiment you can't see. But what I decided to do was just see what my CPU was doing while we're doing the game. Because effectively the CPU is what's the limiter in this game, right? Because speed 5 effectively goes as fast as your CPU can handle. Therefore, in theory, your CPU should be maxing out. Mine is not, so I think this is still the problem that the previous, I think CK2 had this as well, where it doesn't use multiple cores very well. It basically just uses single core performance, if I've understood this correctly. So yeah, CPU is like, it's barely hitting 50% usage. It's just, yeah, the way the game is programmed, you need a very specific CPU to like brute force it at this point. Which I have a pretty good one because I use it for rendering, but I won't say it's the best currently, but you know, it's fine. It's better than the average, and it's, yeah, like the game just chugs. I was just doing a little experiment there just to see, like, maybe there's something I can do. If my CPU was maxing out, maybe I could see if I've got other programs running or anything that would slow it down. Nope. Nope. I think we have just hit the point in the game where there's too much going on, and we've hit, like, kind of the optimization point in the game. Okay. You're keeping my hostage, my nephew. Okay, whatever. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Hey, we got some ticking war score back there. That was nice. There's 100% war score. Wonderful. Enforce demands. So it got us this. Now, what is this? This is de jure part of your land. Oh, alright then. Well, I guess I'll grant you your own land. There we go. Have that. Cool. This is all okay. Yep. Got rid of those pop-ups because it was telling us that we had, yeah, it was telling us that we had low control, but now we don't have the land. That doesn't matter. Restore accolades. Do I have an accolade which needs restored? No. But I'll do it anyway, because that will get more people in our court. Cool. How's Rome looking? 14 months. Wonderful. Who else am I at war with? So I'm at war with you. War with you. At war with you. And then the last one is Persia. Yeah, last one is Persia. Cool. So I think I want to go for this one next. So let's head into Farah here and do some more sieging. Cool. Clear these out. Clear those out. Let's go. Although this one has a lot of war score. Is that Persia? That is Persia. So maybe I want to go down to the border here and then see if I can siege a bit of Persia. Greatest Knight of Frisia is the one that we were missing. Oh. Okay, but that's one of these, right? Fire in the farmlands, inactive. Oh no, Greatest Knight of Frisia. I think you probably needed a successor or something, but you can't set a successor in an inactive accolade. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that then. Yep, cool. That's all it was telling us, is that we didn't have any valid successors, so all it's done is find somebody. Cool. I think if we head down to Persia, we can break their taking war score, which will give us more time for the other wars. And if it drags their troops over here, they're not sieging our land anymore, which would be ideal. So yeah, let's just work our way down, kind of with the objective of getting to Bam. Here. No, nobody seduce me. I don't want the pop-ups. Let's defeat that army. Yeah, I'm all in on defeating this army. No problems on my end. Wonderful. Do we get prestige for defeating them? I think it's just glory, right? Oh, sorry, fame. Yeah, it's fame. Okay, well, yeah, nothing. I was trying to think if there was any benefit to chucking ourselves in here other than it's just we're the best commander. Nope. It's just a matter of, I guess we get these events. Yeah, it's a matter of getting fame, which we're already maxed out on, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, we also get devotion, but we're also maxed out on that as well. We get devotion because it's fights against people who are of a different religion. So that's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I looked over on my other screen for my task manager. We did have a very brief CPU 98%. Okay. I will investigate more. There may be something I can do then. Maybe, yeah. It's just most of the time idling at 50 and still chugging. So I'm not entirely sure what causes it to jump up or jump down. But that's for me to figure out at another time. Right. Cool. I actually didn't realize we had already won that war. I was just thinking there like, what? Why? How did we win the war so easily? I guess we got a lot of war score from those battles. This land is going to be Makran. Are we happy with that? I think we are. Are we giving all of de jure Persia to Syria, or are we splitting that? We could split Persia between Syria and Makran. Yeah, I think that seems sensible to me. Right, let's go here. Let's create the Kingdom of Makran. We're then going to grant that to... oh, do we have any children who we want to give these things to? No, you're my court tutor. How about our brother? Yeah, our blind brother. Although he has no heir, so it would revert back to us, so no, never mind. How about our sister? You have children, so you have heirs. This is fine, you're not in line to anything. Yeah. I am going to grant you... Oh, sister, join my court. Although they are going to lose... yeah, it's going to be a different house on the next level of succession, but that doesn't really matter. Still Folkwalding dynasty. I'm going to grant you all of this. There we go. Wonderful. So she now has a huge chunk of land. She loves that. And then we can give her a gift. 95. That's what we're looking for in terms of amount to give in a gift. I did find a glitch, by the way, with gift giving. I think I found this before. But if you double tap enter very quickly, it actually lets you press this twice. So we're at 478. So I think if I double tap, you see you can actually do that twice without having to reopen the window. It's like very minor, but it helps giving that 10,000 away, and it's also not consistent is the other thing. I think it relies on the game lagging, so it relies on the lag of the window not closing soon enough, so you can press it twice, technically. But, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Anyway, that's how I gave away the 10,000 gold, was basically doing that. I think occasionally you can also get a triple press, but, like, those are even rarer. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm sure you could actually macro it, now that I'm thinking about it. Something like auto hotkey, and just get it to do it really, really quickly. So faster than you could physically press it, but yeah, I don't know. Again, that would need some experimentation. But then the next question is, how often do you need that? And the answer is not really that often. What would be more useful is just like, I want to give a ton of money slider or something, and I'm sure there must be mods that do something similar to that. I was also thinking, oh right, peasants thing. Yeah, no. There we go. Go to war with them. I was also thinking what could be cool is a way to give money to just like all of your vassals. As in, instead of going and building in each province, just give each vassal like a ton of money. But doing that manually fills me with a sense of dread for how long it would take. If there was a way of automating that, that would be cool. But I'm sure there's a mod that does something similar anyway. Yeah, or having like a slider that's like, hey, I want to give away X amount of income to vassals to build, right? Like it builds up maybe like a little pot of money, like just over time, a little savings account, and then whenever a vassal wants to build something, they can first of all take money out of the account before using their own funds. Something like that could be a cool idea. But again, like it's how often is that needed? It's really only needed when you're at the point where you're no longer managing your own wealth, and then at that point, like basically you're kind of thinking you've already won the game. Right? If we got to this point in the game, it doesn't really matter whether we build or not in terms of like massive expansion. It's just something that we can do. It's not something that we need to do. So, yeah. I also wonder how many players actually play large empires. I suspect most players play the starts a lot more of campaigns than the ends of campaigns. That would be my assumption. Like, you play a start, you get like, 10 hours in and then you abandon it. I would think would be most players' path, and then like they come back to it another couple weeks later and then do the same thing. I don't know. Anyway. Right. Continue this. Let's grab a... I don't really need that one yet. To see if we've got anything that's actually worth getting here. Pursuit is fine for like wiping, but we already wipe anyway. Yeah, I guess living off the land is the best one then for the supply capacity, because if we raise our troops from scratch, it should give us full supply, I think. So, yeah. That's fine. I don't think I'm actually at war with... I'm trying to figure out... Oh, these must be this... Yeah, these are the vassals underneath. Okay, so this is the capital. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Okay, cool. How are things looking with our armies over here? So you've won your battle? Wait. You're running? Yeah, go there. You, want you to head here. Although you have slightly less troops, you should be fine because their troops should be garbage. Cool. Right, back over this way. I haven't even checked where the leader is in that war. I'm just happy to let it, you know, run itself, basically. Right. Go here. And then if we siege this, then we should be able to walk here without attrition. We have yet another cadet branch. Wonderful. So it's yet another house. I think we were on over 100 last time we looked, but now we have a lot more. Again, no raiments, and all adult courtiers gain no raiments. While I hold court, I keep getting distracted by everyone's resplendent garments. Luxurious fabrics, jewels, pah. Why must they try so? Do they not know I can see right to their cores anyway? Things would be easier if someone could just forbid clothing. Wait. Clothes are now forbidden, off they go. Alright. Fingers crossed the nudity filter works for YouTube. Yes, it does. Achievement unlocked, the Emperor's new clothes. Oh, that's a new one. While holding any Empire title, be naked. Alright. Well, not the achievement we were going for, but we got it. I knew I hadn't seen that event before. And there's the proof in the pudding. You know? We have, yeah, new achievement. Where's the army? Is that... Yeah, there's just one army. Okay. Head over here. Is that the whole of your army? It is. Cool. So, those two will meet each other at some point, and then that will be the end of that war. Cool. Finish the siege. And then head to the next place. Right. So now we want to head to their capital. And then take this part, and then go for their armies that are over here. And then we can head up via Kerman after that. Right. This is fine. So, in here, yet another cadet branch. Okay. Interesting. Wait a second. I was just wondering, do you have like a... No, oh, it must be a wise woman trait. I was trying to figure out what caused the, that outfit. Although, it could also be the culture. Yeah, it could be. I was wondering whether it was... It kind of looked... Oh, we captured someone to get us 100% war score. Wonderful. I was wondering whether it could have been like a nun outfit or something, but no, it doesn't appear to be. Alright, well, I'll enforce demands. Wonderful. We have a new head knight of Mercia, apparently, and we have lost our cupbearer. Well, to put you in there, cupbearer is going to be you. Need a new head knight of Mercia. Successor is our high alumner. Okay, at 30. So let's go find him. Wow, we don't have as many knights as we used to. Oh no, we have a fair number. I guess I must have just clicked further down. That's fine. Right. I think well, I think I'm still right in that we don't have as many as we used to, but yeah, we're not quite as low as I thought we were. Yeah, low county control is fine. Name is, by the way, very, very large now. Right. You're going to head to Kerman, which we are at war with. And that will get us a lot of war score. Like heading in... Well, sorry, that will get us... Yeah, that will get us the most war score back is what I'm trying to say there. As in, because they're the ones that are furthest ahead in their war. And we have to figure out how we're splitting this land. Is there a duchy that we could split it on? Yeah, so I think I'm going to make Ray, Hamadan, and Kermanshah. Cool. And then I'm going to grant these all to Syria. I just wanted to make the duchy so I could actually see. There we go. Wonderful. So that's all Syrian land right now. This duchy could also be Syria, maybe. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then you are going to be granted everything else. There we go. Wonderful. So they now hold a huge chunk of land there. Yeah, I think that being Syria makes the most sense for us here. Okay. We could also probably usurp Persia, so let's just do that while we're here. And I'm just going to destroy it. Cool. And that just splits up these guys. Let me change your vassal contract while I'm here. Let's go for sanctioned war declaration, something like that. Let's try and encourage her to go to war. Good. Where are we? We're here. We don't really want to go into their... We want to go here first. Yeah, let's do that. How's the other war going? These guys are still traveling, so I assume... Ah, they're about to arrive. Fantastic. Wonderful. How are we looking here? 4 months left. Okay, cool. We are fighting. Slightly weaker, but we should win over time because their army is worse. So, although we're weaker to start with, our troops are gonna, like, win over time. Wonderful. Enforce demands. Good. That has low durability. We will destroy it. We have low county control, but our control should be ticking up in every province anyway, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Granddaughter needs a genius to educate them. So let's find a genius. Let's go with our son. Send you to university as well. Cool. Clear that out. Clear that out. Got some new artifacts because I usurped a title. Back over here. Let's go to this one. Right. You have another thing? Ah, yeah, here. There we go. We'll grab that. Cool. Got that one. Heading here. Another cadet branch in Poland this time. I don't even think that's the first cadet branch from a king of Poland. Right? I think that's a cadet branch of a cadet branch. But anyway, it's fine. Heading here. They might try and fight our army soon, but that'll be okay. Keep sieging. And they're going to fight us, but it's not going to go well. 100% war score. Doesn't matter whether it will go well or not, because you don't even get to try. Wonderful. Right, this land is Syrian land now. Cool. Look at that. So, we've sorted all of that bit out, and now it's just the Sunni Caliphate to go and take over. I think for the second time. But that's okay. We can destroy the wolf hide. Yeah, we're generally good there. Right. Head over this way. And, yeah, let's defeat this army. And then we should be perfectly timed to get Rome. Yes. I'm trying to think if there's anything that could go wrong in our plan. I guess the only thing that could go wrong is if the Norse culture isn't enough to get the, yeah. Well, the two things are, if the Norse culture isn't enough to get the dynasty legacy, that's annoying. The second annoying thing is if the, if we don't have enough prestige to switch back to our main culture. But, anyway. I guess I should have you promote culture somewhere else, huh? Now that you're done with that. Where's the culture map modes? That one. So yeah, now Rome is converted to our culture, which is lovely. You've created a new culture, which is split off, but that's fine, because the tech level was the whole reason we were converting you in the first place. How long does it take to convert something, like, over here? Wait, so, let's go court language first. Wait, it's Control W? Yeah. So let's find your court and just convert your capital. Then maybe you'll change your stuff over to our culture. Sure, it'll take 4 years. Whatever. It's just something for you to do. I've chosen somewhere basically at random to convert, so that's fine. We have that. We can't do it while we're at war anyway, so let's go finish the war. Cool. But yeah, we got a couple things that can go wrong, but none of them are insurmountable. I guess if we don't have the prestige, we just do the thing where we make a bunch of titles. We probably like have 150 titles to make right now. Where is it? 71. Okay, not as many as I thought, but we also have some that can be usurped, which implies that we already have the land. We just need to literally usurp it and give it to somebody, so it's not that bad. Right, we have now taken over the Sunni Caliphate. Wonderful, so that is ours. This land is de jure part of Makran. So Makran, I will grant you that. Wonderful. Right. So now, that bit of land is all sorted. Armies disbanded. Wonderful. That's all looking pretty good. All looking pretty good. Let's get the last core artifact. Right. So, now we just... Oh, we've also got these artifacts as well to worry about. That's fine. Now what we do is we just very carefully go through step by step. So, the plan is switch our capital to... or revoke this title. Or whichever title it is, right? Revoke the title. Switch culture. Wait until we have the dynasty legacy unlock. Then move our capital to Rome. Yeah, you know what actually? What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the wiki. And just double check that we got the requirements. So CK3 wiki. And then we're looking for dynasty legacies. I just want to see what the dynasty legacies we can get are. And check that we are actually good on this. So, dynasty legacies. So, let me just find what we've got and go through this list. Now, this is updated for the latest one, which may have new legacies, but let's just go through it. So, we have warfare, law, guile, blood, erudition. Yeah. There is then glory, kin, customs activities, North Germanic. We should have... sorry, let's do Iberian first. Iberian, we have Metropolitan and Coterie. Cool. And then North Germanic, we have Adventure. Yeah, we have Adventure, but we don't have Pillage. Okay. What you need to do is you need to have the North Germanic heritage. Once the first legacy of a track has been unlocked, it will remain available regardless of the dynasty head's culture. Cool. And then there's one additional one which we can't get because it's in the legacy of Persia. Cool. So that will be us with everyone. That's the only requirement. I was just checking there wasn't like a, and you have to, you know, do this. Like you have to be this religion, or you need to have this trait, or, you know. It's just literally be North Germanic. That's it. So, let's head in here. Let's have a look. So we're looking for Mary. So, Norse. I am going to revoke your title. You will not care because, well, I mean, you will care, but you won't care a lot because I have a claim on it, so it won't be a tyrant. Cool. That's fine. Let's go speed 3 for this. Just wait. Cool. So we now have that. I am now going to send you a gift twice, which will then lower my stress. Cool. I then select over here and I make this my capital. Yes. Okay. This now unlocks a new decision for me to adopt local culture, which I cannot do because you cannot willingly change your culture more than once per lifetime. Huh? You can't willingly change your culture more than once per lifetime? Huh. Huh. I didn't know that. That is annoying. Well, I can change my capital to Rome. It does rather delay us, though, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a pretty big delay. Because what it will mean... Yeah, the problem is that if we convert to Norse, we will not be able to convert back until the next character. Huh. I'm just working out my way around it here. Okay. Let's just go in here. So the child is already grown up, so there's no way of getting this child to have the right culture. I was thinking we could deliberately depose ourselves. However, to do that, you need a faction. Yeah. So what I was thinking is, if you deliberately depose yourself by losing to a faction, it will go to your child. Your child can then switch the culture. Then you can deliberately depose yourself and switch back. In which case we didn't need to do Rome. We didn't need to convert Rome at all if that's our path. Because converting... the only reason we needed Rome was so we could move our capital twice per lifetime. But because we can't change our culture twice per lifetime, there's no point. Huh. Yeah, that's annoying. So I think the correct thing to do is to deliberately lose a vassal war, which will then allow us to switch character. Okay. So we would deliberately lose a vassal war switching to this guy. We would then then switch our culture to Norse, buy ourselves up, deliberately lose a vassal war to switch ourselves to our granddaughter, and then play as our granddaughter. Is that our plan? I think that's our plan. Yeah, this is going to be risky. This is risky enough that what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit to main menu. The reason I'm going to do that is so it will generate me a save file. Right? So that's generated me a save file. And I'm just going to make sure that we don't, mess up the entire campaign by doing this. This is extremely gamey as a way of doing things, but we are running out of time in the campaign to do it. So let's go to here. Sorry, you can't see anything, but I'm in the Save Games folder of Crusader Kings. Copying it sideways to... let's maybe go in here and create a backup folder. There we go. So we'll create one called backup. Let's chuck it in there. So I now have a backup Iron Man save. We can then continue. This is going to take away the point of Iron Man if you create a backup. I understand, but we'll do that just for safety. And the conditions for rolling back are like we messed everything up, right? Like our entire realm gets dissolved, that sort of thing. It shouldn't. I believe that all we need to do is get a war of tyranny against us. We then deliberately lose that war. That's all we need to do. It does mean we're also pivoting from this character, but I think we're okay with that. This 19-year-old is actually fantastic to rule. Like, she's got great eminence, she's got good traits. I think, the traits are fine. These are pretty good. She's got max level thing here. I think she'd be great to rule for where we need to go. So, let's do this. But let me double check that it won't let me switch my culture, just in case. No, so we cannot convert to local culture currently. Okay. So, the way that we do this, well, we have two ways. One, we could try the attempt suicide button, but let's not do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pick somebody. We're going to go to war with them. So, Germany, you're big and powerful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to imprison you. Now, this has a 12% chance of working. But if it fails, he will rise up in rebellion. That's the important thing. So, I'm going to imprison him. Now, what would be funny is if it works. There you go. So, we now rally the troops. And we immediately surrender. It does change our crown authority. But it deposes us. That's the main thing that we're looking for here. Right? Interestingly, each of his acclaimed knights gains 25 glory. Seems like there's got to be some way of abusing that 25 glory gain. Like maybe continually have wars against a vassal who you can eventually have inherit. And just continually depose yourself over and over and over again to get glory. There must be a way of doing that. But anyway, not for now. So now we surrender. We have been deposed. So this is the first time. We have a new pope. Terrifying presence. He already has a reputation for ruthlessness and cruelty. Fantastic. So that's us. I will be back. He loses Augustus. The empire now belongs to him. And he gains the trait Augustus. Okay. Now what we do is we immediately switch our culture, which shouldn't cost too much. Yeah, convert to local culture, which now means that I can go in here, open legacies. We do not currently have it. We're not the dynasty head. Okay. Let's make sure that we have people in here. It doesn't matter who we assign because they're immediately going to be kicked out anyway, basically. But make sure we don't go for the worst people available. Yeah, something like that is probably sensible. Right. That's fine. Blah de blah de blah. That's fine. Yeah. Right. We're the new emperor. We now need to rule for about a month. You now speak Dutch. Wonderful. Wait, that was the place I was converting, right? Yeah. So actually, I don't even need to convert them anymore. I can switch you to converting this capital. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference. It's probably not going to even make a difference on whether they change their culture or not. But let's just do that there. So, no, I want to switch you to doing the same job here. Yes. Cool. Right. Don't care. Clear out this. We can make a shield maiden. It's been a while since we've seen that message. Right. Interestingly, our player heir is now Norse. Just an oddity of what's just happened there. Right. So now we need to wait for ourselves to get Dynasty Legacy, which should be any second now. Any second now, we should get the dynasty. We should be in charge of our dynasty. I'll say again, any second now. We're now the cultural head, okay. But like any second now, we should be head of our dynasty. Excuse me? Can I be the dynasty head? I have more troops than you? Let's wait to the end of this month. We may have to actually do vassal management. I would rather not, though. I would rather wait a second. Also, are these all messed up? Completely. Okay, cool. I'm not deliberately doing nothing with this character because we should only be them for a second. Dynasty head is now Malaga. Dynasty head is now you. Why am I not dynasty head? Anyway, let's give away some land. This land over here. Which land do we hold? Yeah. We don't need this land. Any of it, basically. That's all de jure part of Sicily. Let's give you your land back. That one, and that one. I think this is all part of Sicily. Is that right? Double check. Yeah, this is all part of Sicily. So I'm going to grant you that, and that. Cool. And the Earldom. Cool. That's fine. We're still a little bit over. Why are we so far over? Also, we have new knights. Oh, no. All my knights are messed up. Oh, no. It's terrible. Right, this is fine. Why are we still so far above our vassal limit? It's okay. We can fix this. Are you guys still... Yeah, you're all stationed. Is anyone stationed here? No, I can grant that to a noble of that for now. That's fine. I'm just trying to increase this, but we're so far over that it's hard to... Yeah. I don't know. We'll wait a month. I think we might be fine now. Yeah. I don't know. It's a little janky what's happening here. We are, however, the emperor, so I would like to, you know, eventually be given the dynasty legacy. Or the dynasty head. Honestly, like, whatever you want to do. Someone converted culture from router. Just not okay. Need a new marshal. That's going to be you for now. Train for tournament? Sure, why not? Again, this I've become well trained. Okay. I do think I need to give away more land. Let's go to Holland. Give away Rotterdam. Let's go here. Give away Varel. Stockholm. Revert, that one's already given away. I'm just making sure if I give away the lower, that I give away the lower titles if I have them. Byzantium. Here I don't need to hold on to this one either. That's fine. I just realized I might have put Norse culture in charge at one point. I hope I put Router culture in charge. Not that it matters because I'm going to probably take the land away from them in a bit. That's okay. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should do a local culture lord. Yeah, let's do that on those ones. So now we're only a little bit above our domain limit. Is there anything else I can give away? I could give away these ones over here. This is annoying because I'm using these to station units in, but we already know that these are heavy cav, so let's just give away some of these. For right now, we can always grab them back in a second. Cool. We're now correctly under our domain limit. Let's also go here and grab ourselves a little marshal. Just with the intention of raising our troop count. As all we want to do is raise base troop count. You know what I could also do? I could probably buy some mercenaries. Let's do this as well. This has become... yeah, this has become messy, I would say. There we go. And now let's see. Actually, let's go a little bit further on the mercenaries. Let's see if this now lets us do what we want to do. Right. Let's just check. Yeah, I have no troops raised, which is what we'd expect. So, give me the dynasty head back. Can I have the dynasty head? Our father is still head of the dynasty? Wait a second. How did our father become... He's still head of the house? Wait, am I not eligible to be head of the dynasty because I'm not head of the house? Why am I not head of the house? Does he have to be dead for that to work? Also, why have they not... Oh no, there we go. We have a new head of the dynasty. It is now Queen Ingfrither. Okay. See, this is why I made a save before I did this. Because this is not working as I expected. Let's see. So eventually what I'm expecting... am I going to shape my son in my image? We'll let him do whatever he wants to do. Right. What I would like is for it to give us the dynasty head. I think it can't give us the dynasty head because we're not the house head. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think that might be the problem. Huh. Yeah. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm going to give it like another couple of months and then we'll probably revert. Let's see. Let's go another couple of months, and if that doesn't work, I'll need to work out a new plan for next time. But we definitely have the troop count. Who's currently our dynasty head? Dynasty head is currently you, and you're Router, which means that you can't even get the dynasty legacy. Unfortunately, it's not even in the hands of like the Norse Lotharingian who had it previously, which is annoying. Okay, yeah. I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to exit back to the main menu, where it's doing its save. We're then going to copy over the save with my backup, and then we're going to load the save again. That's the plan. A little bit lag there. Let's head back in this way. We will then copy this back into our save files. Replace file in the destination. There we go. Then if I click continue, this should load the file I just put in there. In theory. We'll see. And then that should, in theory, work and put us back where we were. If it doesn't, then we have an interesting challenge. But no, there we go. We're back where we were. Cool. So we've moved our capital, which I probably should have done the save before then. What we need to do, I think, is somehow get rid of us. You know what we could do? Let's try it. Let's try the other option. Right? My time has come. Yeah. We do lose a level of splendor. But actually, I don't think that matters at all. The reason I don't think that matters is because we're gaining 1,500 a month. I think we'll just get it back instantly. Let's do it. How are we going to kill ourselves? High building. Let's do that. And path number 2. There is nothing you can do to stop me. I am dead. I think. You died. Okay, so Pope Sven is dead. So all of this has moved on a path. There we go. Fought in 49 wars, 48 offensive, 1 defensive. Hosted 4 activities. We are now the sun. We have a ton of titles. Cool. So now, what we would do is we would switch our culture to local culture, which we should be allowed to do. Yep, we're allowed to do that. Cool. So let's do that. Wait a second on that. Okay. Change in circumstances. We're now just going to wait a second. I'm glad to have such a famous father. Oh, we're now in charge. Wait. We're in charge of the dynasty? We are in charge of the dynasty. Okay. But we do not yet have the dynasty legacy available. We'll wait till the next month. We're now head of cultural head of Norse. Does that mean we're Norse now? No. Okay, wait a little bit. I'm just seeing if in theory this works. If it does, then we're good to go. New month. We still don't have it. Norse is North Germanic. Yep. Okay. Wait till the end of the month and just see. Things still haven't fully calculated. Still don't have it here. And we still don't have it. Okay. That's a whole month has passed. We do not have a new dynasty legacy, unfortunately. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's let it run 1 more month. Level of splendor increased. Did that change anything? No. Okay. I've got 2 more things I want to try before I give up. First thing that I want to try is one, just letting it go just a tiny bit further. So this autosave is a good point to wait on it. There we go. So it's still not there. Okay. Next thing. Exit to main menu. Reload the game. See if that fixes it. Well, actually, I guess I only have 1 more thing to try. I want to reload the game, see if that fixes it, and then if it doesn't fix it, we go back and I think again. So yeah, let's continue again here. So all we're doing here is getting it to do a recalculate manually. So we're effectively saying, I think you haven't calculated it yet for whatever reason. Let's see whether turning it off and on again fixes it. Then, if that doesn't fix it, we'll load back into the previous save and I will investigate between episodes. Well, let's see. I still do not have one called Pillage, so I assume it's not there. Somebody did mention a while back that they weren't 100% sure if you had to be like in a certain time group, like whether it was only available while you were tribal or something. Maybe there's something that blocks you out of it at some point. I think I need to do some more investigation. So let's head back here. So that does not appear to have fixed it. We're then going to wait for that to finish. I'm going to head out here and grab this file. Go back into save games. Replace the file in the destination. Continue from saved game. And now we will be back as the character who we just were. Okay. So, essentially, that doesn't work. Switching to Norse does not work. For whatever reason. I'm not sure what the reason is yet, but I'll figure it out. And with that, I think that's a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully next time I will have figured out the secret to getting the pillage line. and it will allow us to get the last little dynasty legacy. If there isn't a way of getting it, that would definitely explain why the AI hasn't been grabbing it for us when they switched to being dynasty head, which, you know, if it's not available, it's not available. That would kind of add up, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.